Welcome back to the Sandbar Playbook. 1 week, the first week of the playoffs is done. And I'm ready. I'm excited for my second week divisional round predictions. I went 4 for 6 last week. I only messed up on the Bills game and the 49ers game. But both of those games were the games that I had the other team winning by 1 point. So I knew it was going to be close. I knew it was going to come down to the last possession. I just got that last possession wrong. Sorry about that. I just got that last possession wrong. But I'm ready to go 4 for 4 this week. And let me let you in on a little secret right now. It's not next week yet. And I haven't gone 4 for 6 just yet. But I will. I'm recording this before the Texans Steelers game because I'm so. The word just came out of my head. I'm so sure, though, that the Texans are going to beat the Steelers and move on to the next round, and that I will be right about that. So I'll be posting this maybe about like halftime, maybe like third quarter, early fourth, once the Texans have kind of taken control of that game. But yeah, this is before the game. The Texans are definitely going to win that one, though. But let's get started on the divisional round because you already know the Texans won because you're watching this video. So 49ers at the Seahawks. Huge win last week for the 49ers. Like I said, I thought the Eagles were going to win that one. I did have them winning by just 1 point, though. And the 49ers finished that game well. And even without George Kittle, they won that game. But I do think that's really going to hurt them this week. And I'm taking the Seahawks to once again beat the 49ers. This time in a high-scoring matchup. I'm taking the Seahawks 31-24. Staying in the NFC to find out who's going to play the Seahawks in the championship game. We got the Rams at the Chicago Bears. Huge comeback win for the Bears. They proved me right with that comeback. And of course, my number one team for so many weeks in a row, the Rams, won their game. And I'm not changing my mind. The Rams are still my team right now. I still believe in them. They beat the Bears. The Bears don't have a comeback win this time. The Bears lose. The Rams win 31 once again to 28. It's going to be close, but I got the Rams. I see both quarterbacks making mistakes. I see both quarterbacks having awesome plays, but I think the Rams end up taking that game. But hey, I think that's, even with a loss in the divisional round, I think all Bears fans would be extremely pleased with this season. But let's move over to the AFC now. All right, we got the Bills at the Broncos to start out with the AFC. The Bills, like I said, I had them losing by 1 point. They won. And then you got the Broncos on the other side. Really haven't proved themselves yet this season. And this is their chance. But I did like that win for the Bills. And I think it will light a little spark in the Bills. But no, I'm going to take... No, I'm just kidding. I'm taking the Bills. I'm taking the Bills on this one. I didn't pick them last week, but I'm taking them this time. I think they're going to be very excited about their win. I think they're going to believe in themselves even more. They're ready to go out there and win that game. I think they will show the Broncos who is boss this week. And they're going to show that the AFC is theirs to lose this season. The Bills win 28-17. The Broncos are out of here. And then final game, Texans at Patriots. Once again, Texans haven't beat the Steelers yet, but they will. So I'm recording this right now. Now, the Patriots get that win over the Chargers, which I think you should have expected. Like I said last week, the Chargers had so many injuries, so I don't think we learned anything new about the Patriots, right? Same thing with the Texans. Like I said, the game hasn't happened yet. I don't think we're going to learn anything new about the Texans. Hopefully there's no injuries, or I have to remake this video. If you're watching this, obviously there wasn't. But without seeing anything else from the Texans this week versus Steelers, going up against maybe the best team in the league all year, the Patriots. A lot of people had them as the best team. I am going to take the Texans to beat the Patriots and move on to the championship round. Now, how could I take the Houston Texans to beat the Patriots? Well, the Texans are on a huge hot streak. They got CJ Stroud, who always plays well when it matters the most. He is going to be clutch. The defense is just going to kill it. And I think it will be a very close game. I really do. I don't think they're going to smoke the Patriots. This Patriots is obviously one of the best teams. But this defense is really going to, I think for the most part of the game, shut the Patriots down. And like I said, I do think Stroud will make some clutch plays. He will probably make some mistakes during the game. He has a tendency to make some bad passes throughout the game. But I think he'll have some clutch fourth quarter drives and plays to get the Texans, who, don't forget, last year had a great chance to beat the Chiefs in the playoffs. And I think they're going to move on to the championship game this year to play the Bills. And maybe we'll see the Texans, who, beginning of the season, they did not look like one of the best teams in the league. Maybe they'll be going to the Super Bowl this season. But that's for my next week's predictions. Not yet. But yeah, so I have oh, by the way, Texans 24, Patriots 21. That's my score prediction. But once again, I have the Seahawks beating the 49ers, the Rams beating the Bears, the Bills beating the Broncos, and the Texans beating the Patriots. I'm going to go 4 for 4, and I'll see y'all on the championship round video. Thank you so much for supporting the Sandbar Playbook. My name is Aiden Agizio. If you want to watch another video, you can click here. If you want to subscribe, you can click right here. So thank you so much. Make sure you comment what you thought, like, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time.